Never done any spring squirrel hunting before, guys, here in the Show Me State. So I thought I would get my daughter out here with me. She had a good time one time on a squirrel hunt a few winters ago. I never start chasing squirrels until I'm through chasing deer every year. And that usually ends up giving me about a month to run after squirrels and rabbits here in the Show Me State. But the folks that I'm hunting on here, been hunting on them for a few years now, gave me an opportunity a while back a few years ago to hunt squirrels, and at that time I was going to use my bow to do it, and Rebecca was with me for the first time that I was actually able to take a squirrel with my bow, and I haven't done it since. I haven't really done much squirrel hunting with my bow. So, but anyway, this, according to the research I've done online this time of the year, is supposed to be what they refer to as basically the second general squirrel mating season here in Missouri, which pretty much kicks up around the middle of May or something and runs until, like, I think through June, if I'm not mistaken. So they're out there doing their thing, and we're gonna see if we can capitalize on it and bring in a few Show Me State bushy tails. So I'm gonna turn the mic over to Rebecca here for a minute.
I'm ready to go squirrel hunting. Hopefully we can find 2.
One for you and one for me, right?
Yeah.
Now Rebecca's not shooting yet, and it's really important to me to have had some opportunities for a youngster to have spent some time with learning how to shoot on a bench in a controlled environment before we get into the hunting situation. And she has never been exposed to the hunting in that regard in terms of her actually shooting. So we're gonna wait on that. Sometime down the road, I'm gonna transfer. My son has a Rossi youth gun that we had for him. My wife and I bought several years ago when he was interested in shooting, and get Rebecca into using that one of these days, and maybe get her hunter certified. And then if she continues to express interest, then we'll continue pursuing the bushy tail pursuits here. So without further ado, let's hit the woods. Those are pretty flowers back there. Check them out. Got my little photographer out there going to town. She sure likes taking her pictures. I'm back in here pulling the card on the Bushnell Trophy Cam. It's been a couple weeks since I checked it. Well, nothing yet, folks, but we're just gonna continue to comb these treetops here, hoping for movement. So, are we having a good time?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Well, we didn't have any luck on this side of the property, so we're gonna run to the other side, check the other trail cam, and mill around over there for a bit. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Gotta check with the boss here first. I gotta say, it sure is nice to have these trails to walk down, huh, Rebecca?
Uh-huh.
Let's slip over in here and check our trail camera. Look at those pretty flowers there. What do you think, Rebecca? See that
Pretty.
butterfly there doing its thing. And check this out. They're really pawing away at the deer cane side here. There's our cutty back camera. Look at them go to town here. Now what do you say we go ahead and pull the card?
I see we do.
Alright, then we'll get back to squirrel hunting.
Here I am.
See the frog on that leaf there?
Yeah.
See how close I can get to him before he jumps? Oh, there he went.
Want to see excitement in my eyes?
Yeah. Well, guys, I had a bead on one and I actually got a shot off it. Probably could have had a little bit better shot. I tell you what, it's a lot harder hunting them with all this green stuff on the trees. I just heard a crazy sound. Let's see if it'll happen again. Sound like we were in the jungle.
Here's a hickory leaf off a hickory tree.
Yeah, let me tell you something about how to learn what types of trees you're looking at. Like you said, you are looking at a hickory tree there, Rebecca. And one of the things that I've noticed about hickories is that they're kind of rubbery when you bend the branches. Go ahead and bend that one down a little bit and see how it just kind of bounces right back. It's kind of rubbery. And then we don't want to bend it too far, but the leaf structure, you can see they're pretty. The way they look there, yeah. I've got a book called Missouri Trees or something like that that is well worth the read. I've never read the whole thing, but it's a good resource to have. Onward with the squirrel hunt. Tell you what, if we just take our time, sweetheart, we might be able to get on another one. I know there's a bunch of them out here. Yeah, Rebecca's going to run up one of the tree stands on the property here. This is not one of mine because I take mine down at the end of the season. But I've already checked it out and it's pretty solid. Pretty neat out there, huh?
Yeah. What are these orange flies?
What's what?
These orange flies?
Orange flies? I don't know. It might be mayflies you're seeing. There's some more pretty flowers there, huh?
Yeah.
He's already across the fence. Well, took a shot on that one as it was heading north almost across the property here, and it's already on the other side of the fence, and I'm not going to follow it over there. I need to stay on the property that I'm hunting. And just for the record, guys, that was a small squirrel. That was a youngster, so wouldn't have been much meat anyway. This is cool. This has been a couple of years, but my daughter is getting to where she knows her way around this property pretty well, and she just showed me the tree that we were sitting under when a doe come up over the hill, and Daddy didn't see it and she did. Why don't you go there and show them what tree it is?
Come over here.
Is that the tree?
It's right here.
Daddy was distracted by a squirrel we were hunting and fiddling with the Kodak PlaySport camera, and Rebecca got to see a deer up close and personal. That was neat. Doing your thing. And here's a den tree, Rebecca, that I chased a squirrel into one time. I actually had clipped it and it got away from me, and I never did finish the deal off here. Checked it the next day and couldn't find it. Now Rebecca's taking a picture of a deer king site here that I haven't had a camera on for several months, but it's still pretty active, as you can see. And I'd say, I don't know, it might be, no more than 300 feet northeast of the one that we just a while back checked on. Pulled the card on the cutty back over there.
So they just eat that?
Well, it's minerals, kiddo. It draws them in, and it's a beneficial lick for them to kind of like farmers like to put out salt licks for their cows and stuff, and that's similar to what deer cane is for deer.
Yeah, makes sense.
I tell you what, you moms and dads who hunt, take your kiddos with you. You're missing out. I'm telling you. You can teach them a lot about life by being in the outdoors. Ain't that right?
Yes, you are.